Alright then, we are streaming already. Let's see, files, audio settings, perfectly good. We are in it. Alright then, wanted to do more wilds today, and there's also a new challenge quest. I did do the challenge quest a little bit last night, but I wanted to do more of it today as to take more time doing it solo. My glasses are a little blurry. Not a huge fan of that. Let's wipe those off. Hmm. Uh, Still a little blurry. What's going on here? Anyone else have glasses and they just get blurry all the time? There you go. Let's see if that works. For the most part, yeah. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. Well, it still kind of bothers me. But first, let's at least get in the game. Alright, we'll let that load. Game's as slow as always. While it's loading, we might as well do some quick due diligence. Um, Let's see, let's make sure we add the little link for the stream that I'm doing just because. Alright, there we go. Quick and simple. Alright then. And when that's done, we're just gonna continue with the stream. Alright then, so we want to fight Nudra. I will be using Watcher ML mostly. I did some Guardian weapon crafting. This one is decent for the most part. 3 attack, 2 affinity. I don't really think there is an elemental bonus. Like, I did a lot of Guardian crafting and I didn't see any elemental bonuses, but that's because elemental works so differently for the bowguns. I also did a decent amount of build crafting. Not sure how I have ambush, but I'm pretty sure it's coming from something. Oh, it's coming from this. Why do I have this equipped? That doesn't make any sense. Um, oh, that was a little weird. The talisman just sort of randomly changed. But that's alright. Let's see, how's everything else? Max Smite, Counter Strike, got Divine Blessing, Adaptability, Coalescence, Element Absorption. Some fire resistance, not too much, but it's something. Let's see. I'll get an extra 4 elemental resistance, so that'll put my fire resistance to at least 11, while also increasing my elemental attack, so that's decent. I'd like more points in it, but even then, getting more points in it does not really change much. Alright. How is my crit? What's my overall crit? This says 15 standard. Let's see. Opening shot increases power on the first shot. Tetrad increases the affinity of a bowgun on the 4th and 6th shot, so that's pretty cool. Increases affinity of bowgun ammo/coatings from the 4th shot and attack of the 4th and 6th shot, so only the 4th gets the affinity while the 6th doesn't. That's a little strange. Not sure why it's worded like that, but it's still decent. Agitator gives us 15, so that'll be 30 with the weapon affinity. Another 30, so a max of 60. That's about it, unless we want to use like crit eye, which we really don't. I mean, 60 is not a whole lot, to be fair. The only thing I would want to change would be the only for 12, so at most we would ever get would be 72, which isn't great, but not much I can do about that now. Granted, Corrupt Mental will also help with that. I don't really know how much that gives though, don't quite remember. Now though, we're going to equip this just because. There it is. Let's go ahead and eat a meal. And let's go with this. Alright then. I'm gonna let that go because I do wanna, you know, clean my glasses. Well, I'll try to anyways. Ow. Go. See how decent this is. Okay, let's take a look. That's better. No blurs for the sides either. For buffs, we're just going to reapply everything. Alright then, everything is good. Let's go ahead and equip it again. Item set will do. You have everything there just because. What do we have over here? Let's say hello to the little cat. Bondi. Bavaria, Vanquest, Vespoids, Arkveld, and a 9-star. Well, the 9-star will be pretty easy since we will be doing New Udra since he's considered a 9-star. His fight's not difficult, especially if I fight him like normal without rushing it, that sort of thing. But since we want to get like a good time, at least a semi-good one, I already did it with a couple others. We were able to do it in just under 9 minutes. However, I did want to try it solo. So we'll be trying that out for today. I'm really going to be like practicing and clocking in on this fight. Uh, remember doing this for Raidao, and it was pretty fun. Didn't really do it for Utuna, but I don't like Utuna a lot, and his fight really feels impossible for um heavy bowgun to do quickly at all. Just because you have to block so much. Um, let's see. We ate a meal, we got our buffs in, we have our prepper items and our build. Um, Let me check one more thing. None of this matters. Calico settings.
See you again, Hunter.
How do I... Let me see if I could check my Palico settings. Equipment. That's... Actually, I could actually maybe equip something decent. Is there a decent water weapon? Not really. Maybe I can craft one though. I can also try and craft one with fire resistance. Like this one. Is having more defense more important than fire resistance? I don't know, they both feel just as important. Not that it changes much with Palico itself, but let me check what I can craft. And then I also want to check his support equipment as well. I hardly ever look at this stuff here. Marble seedling? I'm sorry, what's this? Oh gosh, right, that's what this is. Okay, that's something. Blanca, that's funny. Woodwoods, those are cute. Oh, there he goes. Guess I need more harvest tickets. Marionette. Right. There's this one, but the damage is relatively low. We have Udra, which is actually really strong, but I don't have any certificates at the moment. I already used them all crafting the armor and crafting the talisman. Yeah. Weapon won't really do much for him. I could not do this one since I don't have a Utuna one either. I used it to also craft the armor, so I guess at some point I'll have to do that. I also got the Utuna Palico armor, but well, I guess I just need to hunt some monsters and get some better gear, because the ones that are actually relevant, like the spear has good damage with water, which is, perfect for this fight. Laggy is thunder. We have Mitsu we could use for now. There we go.
This is great.
Don't have this? Well, I only have one hunter symbol 3. That makes sense. We'll buy it just because. Okay. Alright, so once we get more 48, 40, 60, 60. Yeah, it's 48, 40 then compared to 60, 60 is feels better even if the element is proper. 58, 50 with 40 water, that actually is a decent trade-off. 58, 50. 54. I mean, I really don't really have to like min-max this. It just sort of, you know, you can equip whatever is convenient. But that's sort of it really. Alright. I guess I'll craft this as well. I don't know if Nirudra is really vulnerable to poison at all, but poison really doesn't help a lot anyways. So it's more about, you know, having everything. Yeah, I can only really think of using PT. Man, even this is way down here. Okay, alright then. Let's not spend too much time on that. I thought I'd be able to do more, but I guess not at the moment. Alright, challenge quests. Burn in Blackest Hell. Cool. We're not gonna use our vouchers yet. I don't even think I am ready to do that. Need to, you know, get used to him. Gonna need to farm some flower fern then, just because I think I'm gonna be using a lot of water ammo in general. Alright, here we go. Alright, I like picking up the rock burst and equipping luring pods. Let's at least use a trap and leave some barrel bombs here as well, just because, and get started with the fights. I should have blocked that, to be honest. Oh, he hit the barrel bombs from that angle. That doesn't make much sense. He's immediately going for my cat. I mean, that's fine. I could just shoot him. Ah. Oh, step back. Oh, what a... Just some... There we go. Getting lots of damage off. Get that. Oh, now. Nice. Okay. I cannot see you very well. Let's equip this just because, oh, he's getting more oil. Ah. And my angle of myself is all sorts of weird. Oh wow. Right. I gotta make sure I stay away from that. Oh. I saw that one coming. Alright. Dang. We're just gonna set that down just because. He is going to be stunned here pretty soon, so just want to be patient about it. Alright. So many things turning on and off. I should have seen that one coming. Alright. Let's shoot these. That didn't work. That's funny. Nice. Let's just keep doing damage. Do all the damage as we can. Nice. All right. There we go. Oh. Alright then. I should be able to break this. This loses me a little bit of time, but... Wait, what? I didn't break out of it. That's awesome. How did I die from that? That, Alright. Nice. Alright. We have no more additional water ammo. Not so great. Let's see, where is he heading? Up? If he's heading up, we want to head up as well. That was just to refill my water ammo. A little hit here and there will be fine. Right. Okay, buddy. He can still hit me from where he is. It's kind of crazy. I should not have even bothered attempting to block. Ah. Gotta move, gotta move. Well, that didn't work. I kind of really have to hope that, interrupting him there is a good idea, because I really don't get that much time to move after doing that. And I'm not a huge fan of trying to block it. Nice. Alright. We're at a semi-decent spot. He is almost dead. For whatever reason, my weapon's so badly customized, since I don't think I ever really use. Okay, not... I actually blocked it that time. Saw it coming. Nice. Alright. I fainted once, not great. He was still running around all over the place, as per usual. Wish I could do better, but I really can't. The only other place I would want him to go would be the place with the rocks and the sleeping toads, I would get so much damage off if I went there. 11 minutes 54 seconds. That's not bad. I wonder if we can get sub 10 minutes. Another gem, nice. Perfect, another certificate. We need one more for both armor pieces for the Palico. So for now, that doesn't really matter. Cool. Let's see if we can get this to under 10 minutes and then, you know, do better from there. These aren't, you know, totally great, but whatever. Under normal circumstances, when I did the regular 18 Udra in the event quests, my average time was 14 minutes. So that went down a pretty considerable amount. I use so much water ammo and I need to be super consistent about hitting proper places. However, with new Udra usually only attacking me, I don't really get to choose very much where I want to hit unless it's like dead in front of me. For example, he had one tempered wound in the front which I could consistently hit. Aside from that, if I wanted to be around him, he had to be distracted by my cat. Then don't really know where else he has tempered wounds if he does have another. Let's go ahead and rebuff. You only need a couple of the more simpler ones like this. Don't need the mega potions. There we go. Drop you. Drop you. Drop you. Gonna be honest, I won't really be using Dust of Lives. It's such a short quest. Crank bombs are useless because we also won't be killing. That was weird. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Don't need those. I'm gonna stack these differently. Cool. So this feels more realistic to use during my fight against him. It says flash pods are useless. Using like well done steaks or rations would take up too much time. Granted, using a potion would be a lot of time too. But also drink bombs are useless since you have to kill him. Pretty sure anyways. Right then. Let's do that again and see if we could go faster. We want to get at least to like sub 10. That'd be nice. We can use a voucher this time. I'm feeling confident at least. try and use our items from the get-go, and then once he has to move locations, hopefully um we can I have a plan to bring him toward the sleeping toads, which is a little bit convoluted, but the time to do that might be worth it. Also, I'm going to be more aggressive with the with my rock burst from the get-go, just to kind of mess with him. I didn't get the nice. Oh, come on. Let's ignore it. Let's let our cat try and heal us. He is buffing us, which is also just as good. Oh boy. I was still getting up. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. And not only that, but the attack had gone through. But there was still a delay in the hitbox, which I feel like is what hit me. Not great, but I mean, at least we're close by. I'm gonna eat the seeds just to refresh them. These are pretty low stake usages. Oh no. No, 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 no. Am I stuck to a wall? I'm looking at the map and it looks like I was stuck in a wall and couldn't move more back. That's so disappointing. I couldn't move out of that. That's actually insane. I fainted twice. So insanely quick. So much for this run. The only reason why this would do any good is if I can successfully lure him to the sleep toad area, or if he just goes there by chance. I do have a way to maybe consistently do it. Why am I stuck under him like this? It's being stuck under him like that is super annoying. What is he doing? Oh, there was another attack. Alright. Funny that can why is it Wyvern Blast? What a weird thing to have equipped. I totally forgot about that. Wyvern Blast is super useless. I really cannot see what's going on here. Can you stop that? Well, well, well. Ah, dang it. So close. Too bad we were that close to the wall itself, but... Not really sure why I'm going through this process, actually. Up here. Let's just at least skip some of it. Okay. Not sure why he's rolling like that. Actually, I misread it. He went down. That could actually be really good, even though I'm wasting time restocking. Yeah, he actually came down here. That's super nice. How very nice of him. You can do a lot over here. Ow, these kind of better not be. Okay, I was gonna say I got stunned, but at least they knocked me out of it. Oh my goodness, they're still hitting me. Insane. I'm going to die at this rate. Just shoot him, just shoot him. I actually don't have to waste my time doing anything else besides just shooting him. Okay, you know what? Not my best run, considering I had that fainted so many times. The plan was to go to the next sleeping toad, have him sleep there, keep shooting him while he can't do anything, take him over to the trap, hit him with the boulder, just keep shooting him. It was supposed to be a big moment of shooting him, but the crown of death really just made that super annoying. Because of, okay, you know what I really need to do? Freaking customize heavy bowgun. Wyvern heart, prefer that. Wyvern counter, also better. All of that is just simply better. Okay. Alright. I guess rebuffing would be ideal. Let's do this. Still don't need the mega potions yet. Everything else, though. There. Alright, everything else is just fine. I feel like that's gonna really confuse me quickly. Let's just move these over so I'm not so confused anymore. It was also just as disorienting. do this. And do that. Yeah. Okay. It looks weird, but not using it all. That's better. Alright, well, a lot of micro adjustments there, but we got there. Sorry, what? This. Go back to the build and register so that it stays like that in the customization. Alright, that took me a solid second to do, but holy moly. Funny how I used the voucher and it went all wrong. Okay, this time no voucher. We're just going to focus on the run itself. Alright. Perfect. We have everything we need. I'm sorry, what? Whatever. Not sure why it was being like that, but oh well. Go ahead and set these up right away. Okay. Off to the corner. Nice. This time I did not waste time blocking. I just knew what was gonna happen. Yes. Keep going for it. Oh my goodness. Can he not do that, please? Just being super aggressive with my first spots. Nice. I know. For some reason I thought he was swinging at me. Can keep going for the back of the head here. Not anymore. Well, well, well. Dang it. Nice. I think I'm doing really good overall. Granted, I'm still just a heavy bug gun. So, overall, performance is not going to be totally great. Just because I don't believe in the power of the heavy bug gun all that much. Okay. Let's see if I can snap out of this one. Nice. Ah. Broke the head. I think now I'm going to try and spend the time to lure him where I want him to go. First, need to at least head over to camp. He is going to be hard attracted to me. So he should theoretically make his way to me. Okay. Okay, he is going. Nice. I just think this area is just going to be much better than, you know, being anywhere else. And it's worth, you know, taking the time to lure him here. Wow. Look how long he just stays asleep for. Nice. No effect. Yeah, I know where he's going. Let's head to this tent. In my opinion, this is the closest. We don't need to waste time restocking or anything. We have everything we could want already.
I'll be fine. I got it covered.
I still think he has plenty of health, so I think this is warranted. Can't see anything. Okay. Still can't. Nice. All sorts of awkward, but we did it. The question is, did we do it any faster? I don't think so. I think the process of getting him over to the sleep toads took a little long, even if the damage was, in theory, worth it. Oh man, new Udra is a struggle to fight. Roughly the same time, to be honest. Um, I don't think we did that any faster going to the sleep toes than we did without him. Let's see. Eh, no. I mean, it's good, but no. 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 I guess this one's considered good, but no. And no. Alright. A lot of talismans, surprisingly. Trying to lure him over to the sleep toads definitely took the absolute longest amount of time possible. Um, let's see. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that was 2 seconds slower than what I did before. Obviously not great. I mean, it's already good enough that we can do it on our own.
All right. Let me know if you change.
How am I possibly going to do it faster? Because the heavy bowgun, you can't shoot faster. That's the biggest issue. You cannot shoot the gun any faster. So it really is a mystery. Quite a mystery. I mean, I could try doing more crit and maybe dropping a few points of burst for us getting some more crit. Not super certain if it'll help. Granted, maximum might is super useful, so is offensive guard, not gonna lie. As far as crit things, this is the only thing that provides crit, I believe. Yeah, none of these things are really gonna help at all. I mean, focus isn't bad, but that's only if I'm doing something like special MO. But even then, not great. I mean, granted, I do have a special MO build with focus and stuff like that. Even has a ton of defense for it. Kinda no reason. We can switch these out for what? What could I equip just because? Odd, Bale, Udra, Numinous. How much crit does this have? Yeah, using the Gravia's heavy bowgun is easily the strongest weapon for using special ammo. There isn't a weapon stronger. Because of its ignition type as well. Yeah, since it has ignition mode strength 2, it is the strongest in special ammo. Not only that, but it has the highest. It is in the highest class of raw damage. Granted, it doesn't have great affinity, but neither do the other two. We have adaptability already. In this case, we want to get as much crit as we can, so we can drop some resentment for maximum might. That'll help offset that. If I were to drop this, it have to be for something like this so I can. Match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's still 5 agitator. And I can still get some points in burst, but if I wanted to, I could even get a good few points in latent power, just because that is an easy crit thing to get. Four points of latent power for easy 40% affinity once it activates. Plus 30 with maximum might, since that is super easy to activate as well. We you want adaptability, so we can drop some random defense points for that. Could even equip a fire resistance in place of recovery speed. And oddly enough, we still get a ton of defense based on this particular talisman. What if I went for more special ammo boost? I mean, I don't have a lot of special ammo boost based talismans. I mean, I could try going for something else instead of special ammo boost. Like agitator per se. This has 2 points of focus, offensive guard, agitator. I could in theory go for that. And still get that there. I still have, yeah. Figured the math was right. I can drop this for focus. And then get special ammo boost this way. And then what? Just a random attack boost? Grid Eye will give us 4 affinity. Let's see, this weapon starts at negative 15 affinity. For our skills, what do we get for affinity? 15. So that offsets it the moment it becomes agitated. This would give us 40, this would give us 30 for an easy 70. We have a random point in weakness exploit which can give us an extra 5 to 8 points, which is only good on weak spots and or wounds. So that's super unimportant. Is there a better, like, I kinda want something. I mean, Flare in theory is good instead of weakness exploits, but we get Heartbreaker instead of Maximum Might, which, I mean, either is good. Theory. Is there any helmet with latent power? I didn't see any. I was looking for that. Radao Beta helmet has it, and that's it. Granted, the Doshiguma has it too, but if I were to do that, I guess I'd have another point for that for an extra 10. But that's no different than having that extra point in Maximum Might. Tricky, tricky, tricky. One, two, three, four, five. Kind of like this more. just because I prefer the consistency of maximum might as opposed to the consistency of latent power. We could see if this works. So considering if I have everything active between agitator and latent power and maximum might, agitator offsets the affinity of the heavy bowgun itself. Latent power will give us 40 with maximum might 30 for 70 with a random weakness exploit for 75 on a weak point, which is still going to be pretty consistent because all I want to do is either shoot at the tempered wounds or the head. The tentacles, the ends of the tentacles too, but those are all flippy floppy, and I can't hit those consistently. So heads or tempered wounds really, which is going to be its left arm and the back of its head. It has another on in one of its right arms, but it's too difficult to see it to consistently hit it. But so I guess we're fine with that. So we could be up to 75% crit with all of that. If I wanted, I could equip random crit just because with this, for a maximum of 79 or like what, 3 extra on wounds. Yeah. So 79 to 82 at most. That's funny. We don't have crit boost. I mean, having some extra crit damage would also be really good. What's better, crit boost or offensive guard? That's the question. Offensive guard gives us 15% attack damage, while 3 points of crit boost only gives us up. We do what, 25% extra damage on crits up to 34, so that's an extra 9%. I don't think that really is better. I mean, I can put it in just because I have 1 point in it, so it gives us a few extra points of damage on a crit. Opening shot useless, really. So is Tetrad shot. Our main source of damage is going to be from spread ammo and cluster bombs randomly enough. We do have sleep ammo, which is kind of nice, but it is a bit slow. Sleep ammo, totally fine. No issue there. Yeah, I mean, I can't really use much else in this situation. Mind's Eye, this guy does not have any hard parts to speak of to warrant such a thing. And nothing else really works with spread ammo or special ammo at the moment. So I guess just a random crit boost gem, just because. We will try that. We'll save it for now and see how well this does. Okay. Oh, we don't have adaptability, so let's equip that. Then we have some fire resistance. Feel like Divine Blessing at this point would be better than little fire resistance. Alright, let's give this build a try. Yep. Let's go ahead and buff up then. That's not it. Let's do everything. Might as well reset these. I'm gonna need to craft more of these things at some point. I did craft a bunch the other day, so that was good. I should do a bearable link stream and just yap. Maybe get on Discord and yap with some buddies. Let's see. We are buffed up. Let's equip our items. Here we go. Alright then. Let's see if this does any better just to shoot it with a gun. You know what I didn't consider? Like Palico equipment, but like the special equipment. Palico info? Here we go. Vigor Wasp. This one we can turn off. Provoke is not bad. It's the trap. This is good for damage, but I kind of like the support stuff more than its so-called damage. Song of Power. This is a buff for me, so that's not bad. This is after I faint. Who cares about that? This could be handy, I suppose. Flashlight cage, pretty useless. More offense I don't want to spend time with. Bigger Wasp Revival is good. Okay. For the most part, these things are okay. Alright then, that should be enough. Alright, let's try this again, but this time with a slightly different build. Alright, let's go. Alright then. Let's grab Rock Burst. I still like those. Those are really useful. Just having him like not do anything for an extra few seconds is nice.
There, that's our target.
Let's just set these down. Let's equip this. I think I equipped it too early. But oh well. Oh gosh. Nice try. Lots of damage, to be honest. Nope. Okay. There was oil at my feet. Okay, sorry. No, this is not a good run. This has to be a reset. Wait, is there a retry on this darn thing? No, no retries. Of course there isn't. Okay. That all wasn't supposed to happen. Alright then. Kinda have to do everything I can. That's the unfortunate thing. How are the... Martial powders? I still have a ton of those. Where's the demon powders? There it is. Still have a ton of those as well. Cool. I can craft those rather easily. Let's do another 54. Make pills we don't use. Still have a lot of potions, but we will need more nourishing extract soon enough. So maybe next time we'll do some, or soon enough we'll do some barrel bullying. Okay. You're gonna want to buff again. Just because we kinda have to. If we want to get the best time we can, anyways. Partial powder. Adamant seed. Devil's blight. Demon powder. And mind seed. Alright. Okay. Let's try that again. I know this build does damage. However, me dying and then it immediately falling into the trap I set was all sorts of bad. Also, I think just you know, yap with some friends. I'm gonna hop on to a Discord, but on the side, there's a bunch of them playing, but I kinda, you know, don't really want to intrude. Let's see. There we go. Good enough. Nice. Let's not do it for now and just continue on with that. Alright, let's jump in it. Not necessarily expecting anyone to jump into the VC with me, but I might say something in a minute in the Discord. The Discords. Right then. Truck first. Let's try using our mantle a bit more strategically because it can be super useful depending on how you use it. Let's put this over here since I know he has a tendency of moving around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Blocked, but I thought he was going to do his fire thing again, but I guess not. Ow. I was shooting at his arm, but he moved at last moment. Oh, that's gonna blow up. Haha. Spread ammo is just so difficult, you know? What is he doing over there? It's so hard to see him when he does that thing. Nice. Walked into it. That's what we like. Okay. Ow. Alright. Let's... oh. Make sure we stay out of the way of that. It is a lot of damage, to be fair. We're gonna have to take a step back. The mental's already out, but it did give us a lot of damage. Not really worth going for an attack when he's going for a swing. I kinda saw that one coming actually. Just didn't react fast enough to it. Oh. I mean, that was inevitable. This guy missed. Can't see anything. What is going on here? I'm sorry, that did not hit me. That absolutely did not hit me. Can't believe the game did me like that. Guess we just head over there. Guess we can equip some luring pods. Oh, he just left. Totally fantastic. Up. This could be good for me though. He is heading to the place I do like. So the only thing I can really do here is just do a small buff up. Alright. Wow, we got all of that off. Okay. Let's see if we can get out of this. If not, we are probably... Okay. Okay. So much for that sleep toad. He just sort of... Ow. Ow. I might die. Still shooting him without any repercussions. Okay. I did try to immediately go away. I don't think this is gonna be the run when I'm fainting like this. We're already at 7, 8 minutes. Alright, we do have more rocks over there. It didn't hit, he started moving around. Ow. Oh gosh, we're getting winged around. Nope. Did I? Nope. Yep. Okay, a heavy bowgun build, or I mean heavy bowguns suck in general, but the special ammo build is not going to work out. It does not do enough damage, is not going to get him nearly low enough, and just it's good for maybe a normal monster, but Rock Tempered Nudra, it just feels like we have to go with the water build. Yeah, pretty much. This has so much more going for it. before we go back in it though, I want to rebuff and do something else real quick. Actually, nah. We'll do the rebuff real quick though. We'll worry about the other thing maybe tomorrow. Alright, let's give this guy a good handful more tries before calling it a night. We use this. We don't need that. This. There we go. Alright, here. We'll use the voucher and see if we get lucky this time. Let's go. Alright then, here we go. Also, I've had this, you know, 2-piece bale set or omega set before that gives me some random bonus. I have actually no idea what it does. Ow. There we go. Ow. Can't see anything. Oh gosh, I switched weapons. That's all sorts of awkward. Ow. Wait, what? The fire went through. That's never happened before. I Holy moly, I've cancelled that attack so many times now, and the fire would just immediately stop. That the fire going through there all of a sudden totally took me by surprise. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yet it did. All sorts of weird there. I heard the sound effect of it shooting. Okay, not a great run, unfortunately. I mean, I might still be able to beat him, but I'm obviously not going to get a good time at this point. It's already 4 minutes in, and I have to go back to him. Holy moly. Terrible runs be terrible. Hmm. Just such a strange fight. Like, he's not difficult, but the moment I try to, like, kill him faster, it doesn't quite work the way I want it to. I get stuck at, like, every little thing. No idea how it works. Gotta move. Oh well. This we're just gonna run over to him. Alright. Reapply these while we do it. Alright then, so far so good. Oh. I guess my Sacred took way too long to try and pick me up. But again, as I think about it, there's no way he was going to pick me up next to a ledge. They struggle way too much when it comes to those spots. He would have been hopping up and down those ledges constantly.
I'm glad you're all right. Take a second to restock your
Bad
supply
run,
levels.
bad run. All because we used the voucher too.
Alright, time to get serious.
Alright. At least we are all buffed up. And go back to the water build. I have tried spread ammo. It's not great. Having to try and dodge all of its attacks consistently is not great. Get the odd feeling of not going to get a sub 10 time today. Heavy bowguns just don't do anything different. And yeah, it's just sad. I should, in theory, just use a different weapon. But what would I use? Using a greatsword is kinda a good idea. Kinda not. I'm not super great with it. Um, a hammer? I could do the hammer. It would give me enough mobility to consistently dodge what he does, but I wouldn't really get a lot of damage out. I'd have to think of a build entirely for him. Gun lance, too slow to try and do. Light bowgun, maybe. Um, However, let's focus on the hammer. We have a few. We really want to go with. I want to say this just because it has crit boost. However, due to the damage, this has a negative 20 affinity. Not great. How about we head over here and maybe make a water guardian hammer? Let's see. Guardian weapons, hammer. What does it need? Water attack, water attack, water attack. We're just doing attack evasions. Sure, we'll equip it. We'll do a couple more of these. And there we go. I was making a bunch of Ardian stuff, and my money went down really fast. Alright, let's reinforce these. We have enough ore calcite to go with it. Sharpness, sharpness, 2 affinity, 1 attack. Not bad, but mm, 3 affinity, 1 element, sharpness. Let's see what this last one is. For more. This one we can go with 2 element, attack, affinity, sharpness. Sort of like the middle ground. That's That's the one we're going with. So let's go ahead and dismantle these. Alright. Um, Actually, if we wanted to sell anything, we'd come over here to sell. Sell. Box. Sell all traded items. Yes. Only 84,000. Not a lot this time. I didn't wait nearly as long as I have before because every time I did that, I got like easily a million or more Zenny. I guess I must have recently done that to only have gotten 84,000. Exchange for limited items? Totally not worth it. Do I need to purchase anything? How's my water ammo? Oh, if I used a lot of that, almost a whole 1,000. Let's see. So we used a good amount of that too.
Better safe than sorry is what I like to say.
Used a recovery ammo. That's funny. Alright. Alright. So let's get to it. Let's make a hammer build. How do we go about that though? Let's remove everything first off. Let's do favorites first. What kind of talisman would fit this? Attack boost, evade extender is not bad. Nothing with any kind of guard. Crit element isn't bad, but let's see. Attack boost, recovery up, thunder resist. The attack boost isn't bad. But the rest isn't great. Fire attack, normal shot, guard. Fire attack, special, crit eye, crit boost. I could do a funny crit eye, crit boost where I get full crit boost, full crit eye. Granted, it won't be good, but it's doable. But with a different hammer, not an Ardian one. Defensive guard, special ammo boost, plus attack boost, leader. Power prolonger. I have so many like shield related. Critical element, latent power. This isn't bad, I suppose. Now that I think about it, I kind of want like a focus. A focus skill would be entirely what a hammer needs. Focus ambush. Defensive guard is useless. Do we drop one for evade extender? No, this one's better because if we wanted evade extender, we could still equip it and keep the the double ambush. Huh. I guess we don't need. Oh wait, it's not marked as favorite. Neither is this. Oh, I guess I do have only focus. Razor sharp. This is chance on sharpness not lost, which is pretty good. Focus and weakness exploits. That's really it. Although focus, razor sharp, crit boost is not bad. We could try that and see where we get with the build with that. So I still want to do crit boost. I want I guess razor sharp, kind of. The thing about having them as level 1 skills, it makes them awkward to try and build into. Are any of these focus? No. No water attack razor sharpness. That's surprising considering how many of the others I have. Well, I have 7 fire razor, 2 thunder razor, and 1 of ice and dragon. That's kind of funny that we don't have any other thing. How about focus? We could do water attack focus, that works. Somehow not sure what to do. Because although we have a point in Razor Sharp, it kind of feels like a waste because I don't want to just use a level 3. Okay, I'm seeing the issue with this particular talisman. That's why I had it, just because it was funny. I guess Focus Ambush is better. That's why I never favorited this or that. Or, well, I have this one favorited, but it's only because it's funny, not because they're great. If I were to use something like this, it'd have to be with a weapon that's not Ardian. I do like 3 points in crit boost, 2 points in Razor Sharp with the talisman, the gem slot I mean. Level 3 gem slot for the crit boost, level 2 gem slot for the Razor Sharp, and 1 extra point in focus. So it'd be a 4-3-2. Essentially. If I went with the Rathalos hammer, that already has 3 points of crit boost. So I'd already have 4 points of crit boost. I could then change it to have like something else really. Crit eye, more points in Razor Sharp or Focus. What? I guess there's Charge Master. That's also really good. Now that I think about it, that is a good skill. Let's see, where are the hammer skills? We don't really need crit element. Crit element's just really nice to have. Let's see, protective polish, no. Mind's eye, no. Bludgeoner, no. Master's touch. From losing sharpness during critical hits, no. Opener, bandolier, no. Power prolonger, no. Punishing draw. I mean, punishing draw is cool, but not worth it. Slugger's not bad. Charge up. Let's see. Increases your power to induce stun when you hit a monster with a hammer's charged attack. See, that's good. Crit eye, crit draw, handicraft, slugger. I kinda want handicraft just because I won't be doing a whole lot of KO on this guy. Let's see, we're also going to equip something with focus just because I can do something like that. Get some extra handicraft. We are going to switch this out for something else instead. Light. I feel like I'm going over a skill that I'm not seeing. Oh, here it is. I was looking for this. Increases elemental attack and status build-up for charged attacks. I wonder if I have anything like that. Let's see. Let's do charge master. Only this. Not great. About charge up. This you only need 1 point in it, actually. Yeah, so let's switch this for Charge Master. I guess I can still have the handicraft just because keeping us in white sharpness is really good. Get some random points in Tool Specialist, but that's not a bad thing. Being able to maybe use it, our mantle twice could be a good thing. Now with all this, we want crit. What kind of crit do we want? Kinda want either weakness exploit or latent power, if not both. Granted, resentment's not bad either, but that's not the focus. Let's focus more on weakness exploit and latent power, and go from there. I mean, agitator, of course, too. Hmm. How do we go about this? I mean, normally what people do is 4-piece gore just because it provides something consistent. Um, However, me personally, not a huge fan of said commitments. Okay. So we have all this. We can go for agitator. And I guess a point in burst, just because that's usually the best 1-point skill thing we could get. We want some coalescence, some maximum-mites. We want adaptability. Is coalescence a good idea here? Doesn't really feel like it is. I mean, we already get 1 point to coalescence. It's not like our build is focused around water damage. The extra water damage is just nice. I think an extra point in maximum might be better. Then we want antivirus. Just a couple of those. Our fire resistance is looking terrible. Not great. Man, all our armor pieces as well are not great against fire. I mean, this gives me 3 points of agitator easily. Kinda really the only thing we want. Okay. I mean, I put 1 point of fire resistance, which is nice, I suppose, but that's not really going to save me. Not only that, but there's one piece of armor that's not upgraded. Let's see if we can upgrade it. Do I even have enough to upgrade it? That's a good question. Armor. Hey, well, Yeah, I decided to be by myself since I was streaming on YouTube. Yeah, can you hear me? I assume you can. I I do know that's a thing in OBS, but it's more like I don't really want them to feel inconvenienced. Um, well, the idea to be in the Discord is to be able to talk with someone who's okay with, talking with me and being in the YouTubes, just because I'm not really trying to. I mean, I do know there is a way to. Oh, I do not have armor spheres at all. Oh yeah? How's that going? Well, that makes sense. Understandable. I kind of expected them to be like that. Alright, gonna give him another try and see how this build feels. Turns out I can solo um 18 new Udra by myself rather consistently at 12 minutes or sub 12. That I've been trying to change up my build by little bits to see if I can get it down to get my time down at all. I have not been consistent with my fight at all. It's been yeah. The guy who's really good at it is Orange. He does the dual blades thing. And then I believe Terminal is also really good. Oh, missed it. I imagine that there are others, but I know those two in specific are super good. Oh yeah? Oh, that's haha. Yeah. hear it takes a while in the older games. Going up the hunter ranks is much, much slower. Oh, I see. That makes sense. So just, helping out with a village doesn't necessarily help out your rank, but guild quests is more like, more ranked and, actually applies to your, well, hunter's rank, since it would make sense that only the guild would keep track of that. Hmm, interesting. That's how they went about it in the older games. Yeah, makes sense. This is more like when you do village quests, it's more like you're sort of hunting just because to help out with said village, and not really reaping too much benefit from it. I just realized I didn't save my hammer build. That is a sad day. Yeah. Oh, right. Right, I heard of that. Oh yeah? I've noticed them around quite often these days. Nice. Let's see. At least I remember what my build was, so... Speaking of... Just... What just happened? I mean, you can be in the stream. I was just, on the side so I'm not inconveniencing anyone. It's more of a personal thing. You can be here all you want. Just... No worries. I think my audio quality is alright. I could probably go for a better headset or something. Or a mic at all, but... Boom mic. Someday. Someday. Yeah, someday. Oh yes. That. What was the last skill that I had? Drinking water just because. try that. Let's see. Alright. Let's try this guy at least one more time.
What is up?
It's kind of impressive how complicated the old Monster Hunters games were, considering that the fact they're old, but still so complicated in the system. Ah. Oh, that reached me. Oh gosh. Oh, that reached me. Dang. Turns out I got a ouch. Oh, come on, this guy. Kinda funny that they name weakness exploit dummy. think I just want to practice this guy with a hammer.
Hey, of course.
Let's eat a meal. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. It's gonna be good. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna buff up. I'm just gonna keep doing this till I get used to it. Oh, hey Lion, what you doing?
Monster reactor this time.
I see Lion.
I'll just hop off.
Yep. You okay, Lion? Oh, I didn't restock at all. That's funny. Okay, let's not worry about that and just practice this fight. Whoa. I feel like I was doing semi-decent at this fight, but with the heavy bowgun. Now that I'm using a hammer, this is not as easy. Wild and AT Ninja. Oh, my cat's so clingy right now. It's so funny. Okay. This is not gonna go well for me though. Ah. Oh my goodness, Lion, why are you like this? Ow. Okay, I need to think about how I'm gonna be using this hammer against him because I'm doing damage, but I'm also getting hit back. I need to not get hit. Like that. Ah, dang it. I didn't swing fast enough.
You okay? Nothing broken?
What monsters have you guys fought so far in that game? With a what? Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Dang it. Try to get that swing before it left. But where'd it go though?
Thanks for the lift.
Alright then. I need to really get into a groove with this guy. Ah, dang it. Ooh, that was close.
Leave this to me. Shields inbound.
Ow. Ouch. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, I fainted there. Get back up. Oh, come on. What terrible timing. Ah, dang it. Nice. That's a good offset. Ah, dang it. I faint way too often and too easily against this guy. I have a lot to learn when it comes to the hammer. That's funny, my two cats are playing with each other under the door. They're pawing at each other. Don't do that often. Sorry. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's cute until one of them decides to take a poop. Yeah. Ouch.
Leave this to me. Heels it back.
Oh yeah. 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 By coming out, you mean came out.
Leave this to me. Heels it back.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna faint soon, but I'm not gonna heal. Oh, dang it. Well, for Monster Hunter with their older games, they were not popular at all in the West, and yeah, it was very much, it stayed over there. Yeah, very.
I have no doubt in your skills, Hunter. But maybe we should try preparing a bit more first.
I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm gonna really quick end my stream. It's already getting late for me, so give me 1 minute. I'll keep talking with you guys. All right then. Well, kind of like what I was just saying. It's getting later. To me, it's already hitting the 9 p.m. I usually like to call it by 8:30, but I also did start late. But I also, got distracted just now doing a thing real quick. Um, Granted, not that that took me long at all, but um, yeah, it's already 9 p.m. and I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. So, tomorrow's Friday. No, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm curious if I should play Dino Blade tomorrow, or if I should save it for later. I already have it downloaded. I was thinking about playing it today, but I didn't think it would be a good idea yet. So all things considered, I'll probably play it Friday or Saturday, so I could play it longer. Because right now I'm only getting 2 to 3 hours of playtime at the moment during weekdays. And since it's the weekend, well, Friday is Halloween, so I'm probably might not be able to stream that night. Just because I might be busy with um, family and friends. Saturday though, that might be a good time to play Dino Blade. Tomorrow I might just keep playing Wilds then, and keep trying it new to see if I can get a better time than 12 minutes. So for now, thanks for stopping by. Sorry for the weird interruptions, and I'll catch you guys all later. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.